Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Neck. We've got live tournament action coming at you right now on GSL's Belcher Beach. Pillager versus Topgun. Let me see if I can find out a little bit about Pillager. I have not seen this guy before, so Pillager is new to the tournament. Very, very happy to have him here. He is going to be... Pillager, where are you? There you are, buddy. Oh, he is a silver level player, and Topgun is silver as well. So we are going to have a silver versus silver here in the Gold and Platinum League only. However, I do allow silver players into the tournament. I just don't market it necessarily to them. But if there are people that are really good in my silver and bronze level tournament, I go ahead and let them join this tournament because I want to give them a chance to do this one as well. So that I think is pretty helpful. Let's get this going here just a second. There we go. Alrighty, excuse me. Now we have got these guys. Pillager going to be spawning as the pink Zerg up in the right side, I guess. What is that? The left side, top left. And in the bottom right, we do have Topgun. Again, silver versus silver. Topgun going to be playing as Terran, and he is pretty stinking good Terran. He's a young gentleman. I think that his build order is phenomenal. Let's see. His execution of moves is very, very good. You know, he's really got that kind of metagame down. I think that the only thing that Topgun needs to really start moving along and making himself just a fantastic player is his transition from early game to mid game and then from mid game to late game. So really there's those two transitions where they just need to be a little bit smoother. And sometimes he just expands a little slower than I would like to see. But other than that, we have really found a great player in Topgun. He has been tons and tons of fun to see. And he is going to be walling off here with his barracks. Looking pretty good. Here comes a scout from Pillager. Just going to keep this guy camped here. He wants to make sure nothing is coming into his base without him knowing it, which is just fine. And then here comes the Overlord. You're going to be going over here and scouting this base. Here comes the first Marine. And we do have the spawning pool on the ground already here for Pillager. Doing pretty good. Almost halfway done here. And so we are probably going to see some Zerglings fairly quickly for some map control. Here is a scouting SCV. We do not have any scouting drones for Pillager. Would like to see him scouting. It is this was a late Overlord scout. He's not going to get there in time to get tons and tons of information, so he's going to sacrifice this Overlord. What I would say is probably just a little early to try and gather information when there are going to be Marines. Oh, look at this. Never mind. There may not be Marines in the base. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We do have a bunker. Bunker on the field. Now, I'm interested as to why he's placing the bunker here. However, I guess it is what it is, and we'll see if it works. But here comes a second one, and he is going to be rallying all of his Marines over here to this position right away. Now has made his presence known. Pillager is going to be creating roaches and Zerglings at a very fast pace now. Topgun getting sneaky here. Does get one kill there. 3 Marines over here on the field right now. And there's another one on the way, and another one. A couple more. He's got a couple queued up. Let's take a look at the units tab. He seems to be in pretty decent economic shape as well. Both players are. But now we have roaches. Ooh, these Marines getting caught out of position. One of them going down, and now, oh, look at this. We are definitely going to have some trouble here. That is going to go down. This roach is very robust. Good control there by Topgun, getting these Marines into that bunker. going to be building a factory over here as well. My goodness. Staying very, very aggressive in this forward position. One roach going down there. Going to have to back these roaches out. Don't take that much damage. Ugh, really could walk them out just a little bit further. Well, that was a good snipe. I mean, I think that was probably worth it. But you can, I mean, they do gain, oh, goodness. They do gain that +1 range when they're in here. So you really ought to keep track of that. Try and keep these roaches out around the side here so that they don't take that much damage if they don't have to. Looks like this bunker is definitely going to go down. Great job there by Pillager, cleaning that up. Barracks and another barracks on the field right here. Look at this. My goodness, Topgun staying extremely aggressive right now. Does have a factory on the way yet again. Lots of roaches on the way right now. We do have hatchery morphing into a lair. But here comes a roach attack. It looks like Pillager rather is going to try and get aggressive here with these roaches. Don't blame him. He is going to catch his opponent a little bit out of position. This bunker here is not going to be useful for defense. He is not catching wind of this. There is no scouting going on right now from Topgun. Look at that. He's going to be building another one. Not very many Marines here when it comes down to it. Uh-oh, Pillager, what are you doing? This is the wrong direction to be going in. I think an assault on the base would have been the best idea at this point. Marines going down very quickly. Topgun lifting his buildings. Not a bad play here. He probably ought to just move him straight back to his base at this point. But Pillager staying kind of sticking around. He is floating too many minerals, I'd say, at this point. I'd like to see him utilizing that just a little bit better. There he goes. Now that he's out of battle, makes that a little bit easier to stay on top of it. So I guess a tip for the future Pillager is try and do two things at once. It's nice if you can queue up your army, with hotkeys while you're in battle. That will be very, very helpful to you. But here comes an attack right now. Roach is about to come into the base. This tank cleaning up pretty stinking good, though, really. Good kiting here by Pillager. Very, very well done. Going to be doing a lot of damage to these SCVs. That is just wonderful. Siege tech now complete. These roaches are going to have to back out here at this point. Oh, don't go into that tank fire. Goodbye, roaches. You guys are not going to last much longer. That'll give you a bad day, getting hit with those big shells or whatever it is, those siege tanks shoot out. Look at that. That guy is going home with an extremely bad headache. And Pillager now is in a position where he needs to be expanding. Oh, look at this. Forcing that command center back off the line. And there goes the expand now for Pillager, so good job starting to catch up there. Units tab is going to show that he is significantly behind in his economy, however. He has only got 14 drones. Needs to remedy that situation immediately. And by immediately, I mean now. And by now, I mean yesterday. So he is going to really, really find a way to lose this game quickly. When he was in such a great position, he really held off that attack well. And he's gonna hand this game over to Topgun, who is starting to macro up just a little bit better. Units tab showing he is at 21 now. SCVs. I mean, we are at the 12-minute mark. I know, but these guys are silver level players, and I mean, there's still a learning curve here for these guys. So. this is not a bad tech switch here. Mutalisks for Pillager, that is a pretty stinking good idea, actually. However, that is going to be very, very difficult to fund off of this few drones. We really need to see some more drones in this mix immediately. There we go. Pillager just now starting to queue up some more drones. Has a lot popping out there. That is finally what we want to see. Unit stab showing that he is starting to catch up now, so he's doing, I mean, he's made himself even. But, I mean, Topgun has got the mule advantage, I think, at this point, and he's been utilizing those mules. So, Pillager is definitely behind right now in this matchup. I mean, is he out of it? No, I don't think so. Units lost. Let's take a look at that. Topgun definitely coming up the loser there, but not by tons. So, I mean, this, because of, I think Pillager has lost enough mining time here and enough economy that he is still behind in this matchup. So, we shall see, though. I've been wrong before. This command center floating over here, looking for a place to land in these trees. Does not know that there is only water beneath that canopy. That is not a place where you want to land. You will sink immediately into that swamp. It's not really a swamp, though, is it? It's a nice looking spot. I'd go fishing in there. Here comes a drop right now from Topgun. Stibbing in here. Going to be doing some damage. And this is not good for Pillager. Oh, man, he's losing all of these drones. Back down to 21. That is no fun for Pillager. He has really got to get his economy roaring here faster. He is about to lose this game. I mean, Topgun is just catching up. He's got a good army composition right now. It's in pretty decent shape. That's a lot of tanks when it comes down to it. This is going to be difficult for Pillager to hold off this attack. It looks like Topgun is going to be pressing this attack here in just a moment. Pillager, you know what? Harassment with these is probably not what you want to do, buddy. Do not harass the main army. Go harass like the mineral line or something. That's the best advice I can give you. Topgun needs to be pulling these SCVs off the line here. However, he is moving his army in right now. This is going to be very interesting. I don't think Pillager's got enough to hold this off. He's cleaning up the economy of his opponent, but man, he's about to lose his whole entire base as well. So this is kind of like a base trade situation here. And Topgun is going to have the upper hand here because he is a Terran player. I'm not understanding what the GG means. Pillager, I'm guessing, is the one who forfeited that game, not Topgun. So very, very well done there. Congratulations to Topgun. You'll be moving on in this tournament. Thanks, Pillager, for coming out. We hope you come out next week. Thanks, guys, for watching. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-StarCraft. We'll see you guys next time.